And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. And now one more time for the official introductions. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Mateusz Gamrot! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Russell!
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, well, the wins continue to pile up for Poland's Mateusz Gamrot as this round gets underway. You could argue that he is Poland's best hope for UFC Golden Glory at present. Outstanding with his transitions, a really elite grappler, and that says nothing of his ability on the feet. Truly a 5-tool player in a division full of well-rounded fighters. Takedown defense holds up. Oh, massive knee to the head. Wow, what a kick. Takedown defense is there. Gamrot's bleeding from the mouth now. A cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun. Trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position.
He loaded up there on that high kick. I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out. Oh, nice inside trip there. Oh, that was nice.
Nice job to reverse position there on the ground, and now we'll see what he can do with the dominant position. Oh, beautiful strike attempt there as he...
Oh, nice double leg, yes. Big ground and pound.
Pretty good elbow there from the bottom as he continues to stay active off of his back. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Gamrot. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Right lands. Oh, man, how is he standing? Brutal knee to the body. Just out of range with the big right hand. Oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another takedown there.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing it over and over again. What I am a massive fan of is his cardio, the ability to be able to keep this pace over and over as he hits his takedown attempts. Oh, man, he's hurt.
Oh, knee strike right to the midsection there. Final seconds of round 1. All right, he gets the takedown now, DC. We'll see what he can do in this advantageous spot.
He set it up beautifully. Let's see if he can now take full advantage of it.
Heading back to the corner after that round. Gamrot's corner looks a little bit concerned, perhaps. All right, let us show you the highlights now from the...
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward. You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Well, not much of a setup there. Misses with the left hook. Oh, and so now he lands another combination. Another knockdown! Big head kick. Oh! smile on his face is only going to be surpassed by the zeros on the check. A huge knockout tonight. Got to think some bonus money's coming his way.
Bonus money is coming his way. When you knock somebody stiff like this, you expect a bonus check. What a phenomenal performance by this young man.
Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 43 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Russo.
Oh, well, there he is after a huge knockout win tonight. You going to the after party or what?
I mean, I'm heading over there right now, John. I'm asking the producers, how soon can I get up? This is going to be a party over there. Not only because of the knockout, but that extra bonus check he's going to be carrying to the club tonight.
And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Underground King, Eddie Alvarez. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Iron Michael Chandler.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Well, back in 2016, he stopped Rafael dos Anjos to realize a dream and become the UFC lightweight champion. Eddie Alvarez, the Underground King, getting back at it here tonight, coming up on 35 professional fights and figures to have a decided experience advantage in this matchup tonight. With conviction to the body. All right, so there's that power right from Michael Chandler. He talked a lot about mixing it up this week, but that right hand is his weapon of choice, and he found the button early.
It is his weapon of choice, and I think a lot of the success is based on the fact that he's such a high-level wrestler. So when he level changes, people tend to drop their hands, and Chandler drops that big right hand on him. I think this is one of the best athletes in the entire UFC. A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Now goes in and secures the takedown.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
2 minutes have ripped off the round 1 clock. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Michael Chandler getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes.
Gotta be careful here. Oh, right into mount.
Alvarez is in half guard. Making all these shots count. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Chin. Oh man, another ground strike gets through. It's going to be Motrin in the morning. The swelling starting to appear. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Oh, another ground strike gets through. Herb Dean steps in. What a fight. So what a moment in this man's career. A huge finish in front of a capacity crowd. After party's going to be on fire. How about it?
I mean, I'm just sitting here stunned because to watch a young athlete have a performance like this was really amazing. The finishing instincts, his ability to close the show, it was next level. It was amazing, John.
We go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 51 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Iron Michael Chandler!
All right, so Michael Chandler put it all together tonight as he gets it done by TKO and proving yet again that his name deserves to be mentioned in the conversation with the lightweight elites.
And that is why Michael Chandler continues.
So you got Ron Guidry, Louisiana Lightning. You got Daniel Cormier, the two-division UFC champion. But now Dustin Poirier, on the strength of a UFC interim lightweight title, has a key to the city of Lafayette. And he will try to add to his significant legacy in this spot here tonight.
The king of Lafayette, Dustin Poirier. He loves that city, and he embodies everything that the city stands for.
Yeah.
He's tough. He's durable. He's a guy that is looking for a fight. And in the fight with Max Holloway to win the title, you saw that he's willing to go through anything to accomplish his goals. A truly special athlete is Dustin Poirier.
And it's amazing to think where he was after that knockout loss to Michael Johnson in a main event in Hidalgo, Texas in 2016. Refocused, rededicated himself, and was able to produce a UFC title. All eyes on Dustin Poirier as he gets back on the famed canvas here tonight. Well, if he is not the greatest UFC featherweight champion in the promotion's history, he is certainly on the short list. That 13-fight winning streak that he put together at 145 pounds, likely something, DC, that will never be duplicated in this division.
Yes, it'll be very tough because it's such a tough division. The guys that he had to beat in order to go on a 13-fight win streak was unbelievable. It was unreal to see the names on that list that Max Holloway beat. But the crowning moment was when he beat Jose Aldo twice to win and keep his UFC featherweight championship, and then he only topped that in the destruction of Brian Ortega. Max Holloway is one of the best fighters, if not the best fighter 145 pounds has ever seen.
And with respect to Jose Aldo, Conor McGregor, and anybody else, the UFC featherweight record books read like Max Holloway's Wikipedia page. We'll see if he can add to that total here tonight. Max Holloway, set to go for our co-main event of the evening. And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! This fight is 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Dustin the Diamond Poirier. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world, Max Blast Holloway.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, folks, you likely know the history between these two men, the future Hall of Famers, Dustin Poirier and Max Holloway. Who could forget Holloway at 20 years of age, making his short-notice debut against Dustin Poirier? That was back in 2012. They met again several years later, and tonight a trilogy to be completed.
Well, you saw them the second time, both much better, much more mature. Both champions, as Dustin Poirier won the interim title on that night. These guys are tremendous mixed martial artists, and anytime you put them together, you're guaranteed to have a great fight.
Oh, how good is this? 1 minute into the fight, and we got a full-on brawl.
These guys said that they were going to point to the center of the octagon, and they were going to fight. Did I believe them? No. So right now, I am so wrong. They are doing exactly what they said.
Yeah, shades of Max Holloway against Ricardo Lamas back in the day.
Nice. Keep moving. And then take shots.
That one connected. Front kick to the body is there. Nice work by Dustin Poirier. He missed with that jab attempt there. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Nice leg kick. He gets to the flying knee.
A swing and a miss by Holloway.
Hands up. Hands up. Protect your face.
Well, he can...
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away. Oh, nice guillotine there.
He's gonna go to sleep. It's over. It's work.
Oh, hang on a second. He escapes.
What a tremendous job. You saw his hands immediately go to the inside. Attack the lock, create some space, roll to your back, give up the mouth, but live to fight another day.
90 seconds to go in the opening round.
Don't allow him to hold you down. Keep moving. Keep moving.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Holloway.
Big ground and pound.
Round two is next.
He's still taking us down. You got to do something. Make them pay. Put them on. Lock up his head. Keep him on top.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
All right, DC, here we go. Round two. How good is this? Max Holloway versus Dustin Poirier. Right on the button. Strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Oh, beautifully placed in time kick there by Holloway. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands. Big liver kick lands under the elbow. Another massive body kick lands. Oh, he's hurt bad.
Hook to the head there by Dustin Poirier. Pretty good head movement defensively by Holloway.
Come on, he's bleeding good. Let's make it worse.
Punch got blocked there.
Keep your face covered.
Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket.
Nice leg kick. Yeah, he's got to. He's got to start checking kicks.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round 2.
It's those leg kicks that's eating him alive.
Big right hand from the American top team trained Dustin Poirier. So many outstanding coaches out there, not the least of which is Mike Brown, who finds him.
Oh, guillotine here.
Oh, that gilly is tight. There's the top.
Oh, goodness.
Takes the judges out of it. Gets the finish. Unbelievable result here tonight by way of submission, and he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and then when it was there, he certainly capitalized to get the tap here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
All right, we now go inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 35 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out, Max Blessed Holloway.
Oh, man, just when you thought you had seen it all from Max Holloway, he goes the submission route here tonight. Future, obviously, is in the UFC Hall of Fame, but he's proving in the present still a lot of work to be done.
He's not done yet, John. He wants to get better. And this shows that he's putting in the work to improve, because we don't see Max Holloway submit many people. But this is very encouraging if you're Team Holloway, especially as you look down the line and know in order to become champ again, you've got to be so...
All right, so Israel Adesanya obviously was mashing through the middleweight division until his rival Alex Pereira showed up. But as he gets back on the proving ground here tonight, DC, most people believe on any given Saturday night, this is still the best middleweight in the world.
Well, he's proven it time and time again. He has been the man for so long, it would seem hard for him not to operate in that space. But because he believes in himself, because he recognizes who he is, he takes wins and losses as good as anyone I've ever seen. But when it comes down to the X's and the O's, the guy in his fight ability, Israel Adesanya is as good as they come. A phenomenal kickboxer in much improved wrestling that allows for him to stay upright and make guys fight him where he needs them to.
Really seems as though he is getting closer to that mixed martial arts prime, to your point, in terms of putting all the skills together. Israel Adesanya, the last style bender, back in the octagon here tonight. Well, South Africa is on the world mixed martial arts map, largely courtesy of the elite middleweight Dricus du Plessis. And he got a lot of respect from his peers after beating Robert Whittaker at UFC 290. You had to look far and wide for any of his fellow fighters to be picking du Plessis going into that fight. And not only did he beat Whittaker, he bludgeoned him and got him out of there by TKO in round 2. That laid the foundation for a title fight for Dricus du Plessis. This man is a physical force, hardened by his upbringing in South Africa. Excited to see what he can do with the opportunity tonight, DC. And now our tail of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. Now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! And now, 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Israel, the last Airbender, Adesanya. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Dricus still not to
Herbert Dean's in the building. He is the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, one of the best middleweights in the world at present, Dricus du Plessis, prioritizing a fast start tonight as we get underway in round 1. Not as though he's been a fighter who historically plays with his food at times, but du Plessis doesn't want to give his opponent any window for optimism nor confidence. As such, he felt like his jab was going to lead the dance, and eventually his right hand would close the show. Straight right hand now, just misses.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Du Plessis gets the early takedown. And now he's got the back.
I need you to scramble, scramble. Take the back.
Nicely done. Adesanya gets back up.
Body kick lands. Beautiful right hand.
Oh, beautiful job with the hands there by Israel Adesanya. When you focus too much on the kicks, that's what happens. That's his over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low and you come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Oh, he lands a big left hand. Well, you got to think he might be trying to set up that overhand again. He's found a home for it all night long. Let's see if that holds true. Oh, these guys are absolutely getting after it. Huge shots landing on both sides.
I mean, geez Louise.
Du Plessis gets the takedown now, so a nice level change after he had gotten stunned on the feet.
That was a slick transition.
All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Du Plessis back in side control. Under 90 seconds to go.
This is a terrible position.
Trying for a submission now. Oh, that's tight.
He's got to be careful here.
Oh, look at that high-level grappling as the fighter reverses position and attains a dominant position. Oh, beautiful fight instinct there as he reverses position, and now he's got the dominant position.
He did a fantastic job. This is big. That's big.
Final seconds of round 1. Second round, straight ahead. All right, heading back to the corner now, and Adesanya's corner has some work to do. They're going to take a look at that lip. Hopefully the cut man can do his thing and just make sure that it doesn't continue to bleed and provide further adversity for him in this fight. All right, there's the end of the round, so it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 is underway. Du Plessis gets caught by that straight punch there. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Oh, defense into offense, shot blocked. Counter hook is good. Well, he is a tactician. He does not discriminate when it comes to his weapons. There's a side kick.
That side kick can go to the legs or to the body. What a technique.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Throwing that jab, no good.
Good jab there by the champion. It's a beautiful, fast jab with meaning.
Oh, nice straight punch there. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
Du Plessis looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Staying offensive off his back as he lands a strike from the bottom position. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter.
All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise there.
I loved it. I loved all the grappling that was on display there, but fight fans want to see striking, and that's exactly what they're going to get as he finally makes his way back to his feet.
So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get the
massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Back to his feet. Big right hand.
Beautiful job getting those hands out.
2 rounds in the books. All right, there's the horn, and what a round, champ. We got to talk about the knockdown. When you knock somebody down like that, it got to be kind of fun to structure your way back to the stool.
I mean, you are 10 foot tall. When you can drop another person with a strike, you are 10 foot tall. Now, the issue is he did not find the finish, and he used a lot of energy.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight. Well, he's got the longer reach, and he certainly showed it there in landing that straight punch. And the front kick is there. Nice job by Adesanya.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Stuff the takedown, no problem. Israel Adesanya's in half guard. Making all these shots count. Lands with the ground and pound here. Another ground and pound strike lands. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Side control now.
Big ground and pound. There it is. Now he's going to mount. Oh, he's got to be careful there. Yep.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, staying busy, fighting off of his back, and he lands. All right, feet on the hips here.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Du Plessis got the full mount.
Hard elbows.
He's got to be careful here.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful.
Changing the position.
Getting them out here.
Adesanya's in half guard. Ground and pound strike there now. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Du Plessis, ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count. North-south position, crowd just can't help itself but to laugh. Du Plessis back in full mount. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Oh, heavy shots raining down. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds.
All right, man. Doing great, okay? We've got this fight in the bag, but I do not want you to pull off.
Well, what a round it was.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4. Fight scheduled for 5. Oh, what a land right there, the seminal blow of the fight.
I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
Oh, big left. Wow, huge head kick. Missed the body there. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take it.
Oh, he hurt him again.
Adesanya's tough as it gets, but how about the size of that bruise starting to form on his right side? Du Plessis goes for the takedown, he misses. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Gotta capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you gotta find a way to finish the fight. No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety Bird over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
All right, he's been very clean.
Oh, he can't even stand.
Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets... Serve him up. Go get him. He cannot sit in this position. Referee will have no choice but to stop the fight.
Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
All right, the official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 44 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Dricus Du Plessis.
And still the king of the 185-pounders. There he is. Well, a lot of people believe that when career is said and done, Umar Nurmagomedov could go down as one of the greatest bantamweights of all time. Injuries have been a part of the narrative, right? Had a main event against Corey Sandhagen that figured to be a great litmus test for him at 135 pounds. Was forced out of that fight due to injury. But not only is this man undefeated, he is one of the best, most versatile finishers in the UFC bantamweight division. Sometimes he's late for practice at the American Kickboxing Academy, but no, he is one of the hardest workers in the space, and skill for skill, not just one of the best bantamweights in the world, maybe creeping on that pound-for-pound list if he can get through some of these bigger challenges in this loaded bantamweight division. All right, the Sugar Show live and in color. Sean O'Malley back on the proving ground here tonight. And what else can you say about what he did against Abu Dhabi? Close fight against Petr Yan, but that really served to put him on this championship trajectory.
Well, you got to stand out and take note when you fight someone like that. So close. Even if he had lost, you had to give him his respect. But ultimately, he got the decision. This guy is a great striker. The one area where we have not seen him tested is in the grappling. Tonight, he will have to rely on that if he wants to get another victory in what has been a fast-paced ascent up the bantamweight rankings.
And he is a willing grappler. We've seen him compete in Quintet Ultra. Augusto Tanquinho Mendez, UFC veteran there firmly in his corner. But you're right, we haven't necessarily seen Sean O'Malley tested in that realm as yet. Our tale of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. All right, now with the official introductions, we go inside the octagon of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. For the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Umar Nurmagomedov. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Sugar Sean O'Malley.
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight. All right, so we'll see if Umar Nurmagomedov can get his takedown game going here early. That is not to suggest that he can't realize success on the feet in this particular matchup. Nurmagomedov truly has every skill that you could possibly want for a modern-day mixed martial arts athlete training out of the American Kickboxing Academy. But oftentimes for him, the path of least resistance has been taking the fight to the floor. You may want to start checking some of these. O'Malley feints.
Ooh, head kick lands. He's hurt.
Both guys appeared to land there. Oh, the high kick gets home.
Do not back up. Let's go forward now.
Effective use of the jab there by Umar Nurmagomedov. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. How about the leg kick there? Beautiful.
Nice combination by the champ.
Well, he is at his kickboxing best tonight. Another nice, good series of kicks by him there.
I mean, the kicks are coming in bunches. Normally it's the hands. Tonight he's going kick after kick after kick.
That was a big check.
Oh, nice flying knee there. Under 2 minutes to go. O'Malley's limping heavily now. May want to raise a knee and try to check one of those kicks. I'm just not sure that his leg is going to hold up much longer as this fight continues. Oh, a heavy leg kick. Big knee there. Just unable to quite find that range. Hook to the head by Nurmagomedov. Big knee lands there. Oh, solid kicks are landing. He has most certainly found the range on the feet. 45 seconds to go here in round one. Oh, that's a good strike there by Sean O'Malley. 30 seconds to go in this one. All right, well, you can still attack the thigh, right? We talk so much about calf kicks, but that's been a pretty effective weapon for him here tonight.
It's a traditional leg kick. Just throwing your hip, bang, whipping it into the thigh. Beautifully done by this fighter.
5 minutes in the books.
Stop!
Nice round. Very nice round. Perfect. Your counters are looking awesome. Keep that up. Jab is looking good. Keep that up.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from...
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right,
Good.
second round underway. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous frame.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see time where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Nurmagomedov's now switching his stance. Back and forth we go. Oh!
He hurt him bad.
Beautiful uppercut there. Oh, and another punch by Nurmagomedov. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Oh, spinning back fist out of nowhere. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Nice shot there by the champ.
Good shot. Keep it up.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. O'Malley's body getting bruised up on that right side now. Don't want to take too many more shots to that midsection. Oh, brutal knee to the body.
Nice punch to the head.
Oh, and he found a hole for that punch again. That kick, huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. Oh my goodness.
Oh, with authority to the body.
Now they separate.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Under 30 seconds. Seconds winding down in round two.
Good work, guys.
Huge block there. Round three coming up next. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, well, I'm no doctor. I'm not going to diagnose it.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. All right, here we go with the start of another round. Pretty good previous 2 rounds, I thought.
Yeah, it's been a very competitive fight. Both guys have had their moments, especially in these last 2 rounds. You expected somebody to get ahead. They've both been so evenly matched. We're still right where we started.
All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should.
Bring up over the top. This fight's going to be over.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high into the corner like he was going low, and now he's got to look very badly.
All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
All right, so he's setting up for a submission here. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight.
Very smart there. You never favor submission over a dominant position.
Quick hip movement there, and he does indeed get back to his feet. Nicely done. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Nurmagomedov's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Entering in on a single leg takedown attempt here, and he is able to get the fight where he wants it. Nice job there.
The moment he secures that single leg, you can see how comfortable he is and the variety of finishes he has from this position. Beautiful transition.
Oh, he's going for a choke here. This could be tough. Oh, that is all. He is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
And he will let his opponent stand up here. Missed on the right hand. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Well, as soon as he goes with that high guard, he pays for it to the body. You see the bruises really starting to accumulate now.
In the beginning of the fight, you think, I got to protect my head at all costs. Right now, I believe that this guy has to worry about his body. Look at how red the side of his body is. He has got to change something. That's one of those shots that if you take one of them...
Oh, what a way to end the round. He got stunned by a huge shot there just before you heard the horn, so he gets saved by the bell. The question is, though, what type of condition will he be in when he gets up off that stool? 60 seconds here to recover. The onus is on his corner to keep his head...
You ready to fight? You ready?
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, great deception to land the flying knee. Well, that overhand, big weapon for him throughout his career. It's been there all night. Look for him to go back to it here. Oh, we told you we'd keep an eye on it, DC. That cut is starting to open up wider now, and he continues to target that area wisely.
Well, when you saw it right away, it wasn't that bad.
Oh, there, we'll see if he can finish. Nice hook.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Big double leg, level change.
Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there. Really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight.
He's cut. Give him the elbow.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Swing and a miss with that straight left hand. Nurmagomedov going for the leg kick. Nothing doing there. Man, his side kick is just killer. You saw it right there.
He has a really good side kick. He's so fast at doing that technique, and there is no tell when he attempts that certain strike.
Oh!
Oh, nice takedown. Another big takedown.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Well, not a guy you want on top of you. Ground and pound strikes piling up here. Good work by Umar Nurmagomedov. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively. Well, he's on his back, but he's landing. Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
$30 seconds to go.
Look at that, going into the armbar. Arm is very tight. He's got it. He's got it.
Whoa! Submission defense. He gets out.
Calmness in that moment. It looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half from an armbar.
All right, I'm being told we've got some replays from the previous round, and it appears as though the cut on the bridge of the nose is getting worse by the minute.
It's getting worse by the minute, and he's got an opponent in front of him that wants to target it. He wants to hit him on the nose over and over again. I wonder if every time...
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Fifth and final round forthcoming. Oh, well timed with that tee. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop him. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
Gotta get out of there.
Now he's going full mount.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard now. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today.
Oh, looking for the gilly lock now. Might have the guillotine.
He's looking for the finish now.
The sheer will is really remarkable to watch.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack. He's got to start throwing down.
Lands the grounded pound strike here. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Nurmagomedov. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Oh, this is not good. Mounted crucifix, all that body weight from the top position. This could be the beginning of the end.
Yes.
What a fight! 25 minutes turned in. All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
We go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All three judges score this contest 49-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Umar Nurmagomedov.
All right, so there it is. After 25 minutes, the judges' scorecards read in favor of the new UFC bantamweight champion of the world. That is a title they can never take away from him. And right now, they are all chasing a new man at 135 pounds. All right, well, it's been a long time since the lightweight rankings have not had the name Beneil Dariush in them. Here he is maintaining his spot in the top 10 and trying to rip off another big win here tonight. This is a man who won 8 consecutive fights on the strength of his knockout power and his devastating submission game. That was in advance of running into Charles Oliveira and Arman Tsarukyan. But most people believe on any given Saturday night, Beneil Dariush can still hang with the best lightweights in the world. Another elite lightweight has shown up in his bracket tonight. All right, so here's the undisputed UFC lightweight champion and one of the very best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, Islam Makhachev. He trained alongside this man for years. He has every skill in the book. And the X factor tonight is that Hasbulla in his corner.
Yeah, that's one of his brothers, is what they call him. Islam Makhachev, though, is the guy that really does strike fear in so many lightweights' minds. He's a guy that possesses wrestling ability. He's a guy that possesses striking ability. The grappling is second to none. And just his size and physicality is so difficult to deal with. He is a tremendous fighter, and he will be pushed even more forward with the presence of his good friend, Hasbulla.
You do wonder, though, if the opposing corner is a little bit intimidated given Hasbulla's presence in the Makhachev corner. Islam Makhachev has stepped inside the octagon and is ready to fight. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Beneil Dariush. At And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Islam Makhachev.
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight. All right, round getting underway, and we take a look at the Combat Sambo world champion and UFC lightweight contender, Islam Makhachev. What will he do in this fight? Well, oftentimes he does whatever he wants to do. Certainly he can impose his will on the ground, where his game is just so nuanced when it comes to the throws and the trips and the manipulation of joints and everything else. But on the feet, in a kickboxing setting, this man is proven elite as well. A true five-tool player who many believe by year's end could just be the king of the lightweight division. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Dariush is back in full mount.
This is where he wants to be.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Dariush. Oh, he's got his back. 45 seconds to go here in round one. Oh, he reversed position there on the ground, and he's now in the dominant position. 20 seconds to go in round one. Final seconds here. 3 seconds for the end of round one.
Hey, stop.
Nice job last round. Let's take a deep breath and relax. All right, this next round, we want to do the same thing. Let's get this fight back down to the ground, and then we're in your world.
All right, let's look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about just the efficiency when it comes to the ground and pound game?
He was able to throw at the right time.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we are, early round two. Oh, I think he's still compromised. We'll see if he can recover here. He's in a world of trouble. Oh!
Guillotine jump.
Oh, that guillotine is officially tight. Oh, looks like he's countering here with maybe a Von Flue. He's got the side mount. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
While the ground and pound is there once again, strong work here by Islam Makhachev. Going for a submission now, or so it appears.
He's looking to finish, John.
Ooh, that's tight. I'd be tapping.
It's starting to get really tight in there. This has got to be the end.
This work, I'll stand this up.
No way! He got out!
This is a guy that never gives up on himself. He was able to clear his head, defend the armbar. The fight looked done, but he loves to fight on.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Good work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Oh, arm triangle. Arm triangle. Arm triangle.
Oh, looks like he's got that arm pin in the triangle now.
It looks like he's trying to get an arm triangle, but he's got to get to the opposite side, get his chest to the mat, and find that finish. Oh, he puts his knee on belly. He let him step over to the crucifix.
Making all these shots count. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Dariush's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Makhachev's right back to the full mount. All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cutman in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up.
You spent too much time on the mat working on your submissions.
All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night. In the half guard.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Islam Makhachev.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Makhachev's right back to the full mount here.
Oh, he got to his spot.
Good movement on the ground here defensively by Dariush. Hard ground and pound shot there, and yes, it was hard, opening right up. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Dariush is in half guard.
Great job landing from the top position.
Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Right side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
All right, he's got him in the north-south position now. I know the crowd thinks it's funny when this happens, but if you're the bottom fighter, nothing funny about it.
It's not funny. This is not a fun position to be in fighting. You've got to try and change it immediately because you are carrying someone's weight, whether it's their bottom half weight or the top half. You are carrying their weight, whether you got their armpit in your face or you got their legs over the top of you. It is not comfortable. So you need to be trying to move, make them make a decision, a determination as to what they're trying to accomplish, and then you try and counter it.
All right, side control now. Makhachev's in half guard. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than the half guard in the side control, because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5-minute rounds.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad. Yep, gotta be very careful there.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Dariush's back in full mount. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Man, he ate another shot right on that cut. You think his vision has been compromised at all?
No, it has to, right? Because you got to be able to see to fight. And right now, he's been targeted in that area, and you can see it worsening.
Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
All right, close guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back.
He's got it isolated.
Somehow, some way, he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Well, at this point, I would use the word critical to describe the condition of that eye. Not looking good, champ.
No, he's beat up. He's been battered, he's been bruised. He got cut early in the fight.
Right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Might get the TKO here. Makhachev's able to flatten him out. This could be real trouble now.
Look at him, he's setting up the choke now. Look at that, he's setting it up. Working hard to finish this rear naked choke. He's doing a really good job of trying to get that choke arm under the neck. Then he'll lock his hands to get that finish. Great submission defense on display.
You need some work, I'll stand this up. It's work.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? He passes to half guard.
Makhachev's back in full mat. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. Well, this is not football. Targeting is legal, and he is going at that cut, which is getting worse with every passing ground strike. Final seconds of the round. He's having his way with him here. Horn sounds for the end of round 4.
Stop.
All right, so the fighters head back to the stools, and hopefully this fight can continue. That is a severe cut. We'll see if the cut man can do some good work here.
He cut you open good. The ref wants to stop this fight, but you're not going to let him.
All right, let us re-rack some replays of the damage done in that round, see if we can isolate the strike that caused the cut.
Yeah, a nasty cut opens up when he lands there. It's a beautiful shot that gets to the target. He has not been responsible defensively, and he's really paying for it because now he's dealing with that nasty cut.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 5th and final round. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Looks like he might attempt the guillotine now.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Right side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Oh, another shot gets through. Doctor might have to step in soon.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to the opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish his fight.
Oh, he got out. Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively. Nice transition.
Well, the crowd continues to react with every passing land, but if you're the referee or even the corner, somebody's got to get involved with this.
Somebody's got to do something. It's getting very uncomfortable to watch this. And as the crowd gets excited, there's also a little bit of that, I don't want to see any more going on in their reactions. Great submission defense. He passes to half.
Dariush is right back to the full mount. Continuing to work out of the half guard. Can't get a good awareness by the defensive fighter.
Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
Oh, nice.
1 minute to go in the fight. Right inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Dariush is right back to the full mount here. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, and there's the final horn. We go to the scorecards. One of the greatest fights that we have seen all year. Well, what a title fight it was. What a showcase it was for this division. But at the end of the day, the champion just did a little bit more, and you got to think he gets the nod, right?
I believe it was the championship experience that allowed him to push through in those spots that he needed to in order to keep his championship. I agree with you, J.A. I think he keeps his belt.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 49-45, and 49-45. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
Well, it is as hard a title to hold down as there is in the UFC, but mission accomplished for the champion here tonight. Congratulations, he is still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world. You know the challengers are going to keep on coming, but this man is still the hunted, at least right now, at 155 pounds.